So we're most likely gonna stand pat here at this free agency. Doesn't seem like a great use of our funds right now to go out and get a free agent or two because we're kind of set. I mean, yeah, we got some cap space, but we kind of have the pieces that we need on the forward end. Everyone's kind of growing in the place, especially when you look at, what our forwards look like. Right there, I mean, you have a lot of guys there who could actually be pushing for top 6 time now, so getting that doesn't make sense. Defenseman, I think, we stand with what we have now. I think Bolt is going to be up to a top 4 as well. If he isn't, I guess we can maybe make a move, but even if he isn't, Mete could fill that role in for a bit if he's not ready, but I have a feeling that he will be ready for that top 4 role. So Fabro, Alsner, Lambos, and Bolt is what I'm thinking for the top 4. And then Mete, Foot in that top 6, back at it again. We'll have him for a couple years on decent prices. It didn't come together as quickly as I was thinking when I went signed him for those longer term deals and for to have him in that top 6. But whatever, oftentimes that does happen. So it is what it is. And of course, we have 2 goalies, Lockjaw Lewis, who will be battling it out. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. We will need a goaltender for a year. That's right. All right, so let's actually do that at least. And then I can go over. Oh yeah, we actually finally had a winner again. I'll do that right after we find a goaltender here. It can be someone a bit older, like this Lindblom guy we could pick up for a year. Yeah, sure. He wants some money, but it doesn't matter. We can afford it. So let's grab Olaf Lindblom there. And then that'll pretty much do it for our free agency here. That's kind of all we need. So we did finally get a winner again. And it was only one, and it wasn't a clean sweep. There have been some crazy leaders and stuff like this. But it's Ice Warrior 101 guessing to team lead Bissonnette. Went for Quinn Hughes on the defensive end of things. Not a bad guess, but then the goaltender, Hella Suck. That's right. Hellebuck, and yeah, so you got 2 correct, so congrats to you, Ice Warrior. Hopefully we can get some more winners going on here as this series wears on. Anyway, so I think that's going to be just about it for, did I have a big extension? I just can't remember. Oh yeah, Cooper, but he wanted, yeah, I kind of want to see if he's going to jump. Like, I wouldn't mind doing that if he's jumping, but I'm not too sure. Like, what's this price tag? I think I might have already kind of looked at it, but yeah, it's like 6.5, which ain't bad. But I don't feel like he's earned a 6.5 deal yet, Like, I want to see if he's going to jump. He had decent points last year, but like he had a good year last year. I don't know yet, I don't know. I'm not too sure. We have Thalberger to an incredible deal, so like theoretically, yeah, you can get Cooper to that deal. But I want to see if he jumps, and I want to see if we can maybe get a bigger deal out of him, because that doesn't seem quite right for what I could get for sometimes people around that overall if they're still growing. So I'm gonna hold off on that. And yeah, let's see if we can get that goalie signed. And I think that's gonna be all we're gonna grab here. Holy hell. No. That's a lot. That was quite a bit for Philip Forsberg. We really don't need Philip Forsberg. It's saying we do, apparently. Our block is apparently saying we do, but no, I disagree. Sometimes I know what I'm doing, game. Alrighty. So, let's see if we get that goalie, huh? There he is. So Olaf Lindblom joins the team. Will be our new AHL starter. And that is it. So I'm going to sim up here, get the lines and such taken care of. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right. So I think we're going to try out these lines sort of first here. We have some ability to move some things around, but we do get +1 on all the first 3 lines like this. Kostin, Aho, Bissonnette, and then Bell, Thalberger, and Kaigerodov on the second line. Then Sugarl, McElhaney, and Kreider on the third. Then Myers, Cooper, Arsene on that fourth line. Arsene, I don't know, man. Honestly, if I could turn this guy into a third liner, which even at this point, I don't know if it'll happen. he's got 94 awareness. He could be really, really good as like a third line guy with some power play time. Just don't know if we'll be able to turn him into such. I mean, if we do, though, I mean, he's got, you know, an incredible contract. If we don't, we don't. But I'm gonna try to figure it out here. Cooper's gonna have to be on that fourth line for one, chemistries, and for two, it's just how it kind of has to line up. But I am giving him some special teams time. He's gonna be on the power play and stuff on the 4-on-4s to 3-on-3s. So he's gonna have a bit of extra ice time here and there. So hopefully it kind of balances out. Anyway, here's a look at the power play. Still, it's hard to get good chemistries, but whatever. Got to roll with it. And then there's a quick look at the 4-man. Kind of made a couple changes here and there. Not anything super major. Penalty kill. I like what the penalty kill looks like. Cooper McElhaney, Lambos Fabro, Thalberger, Bissonnette, Foot, Olsner. Then I switched around just to get no minuses here on the 3-on-3s. But yeah, that's the one thing we shouldn't be ever short on penalty killers. You know, I didn't even show the defensive pairings. So there they are. Olsner, Fabro, Lambos, Bolt. So he is up. He got up to that 82 mark. So he is ready for that top 4. So there we go. And then Mete, Foot with that +3 in the top 6. So that is that. Here's a look at the 4-on-4s. Aho, Bissonnette with Olsner, Fabro. Defensive pairings are all going to be the same here. Dahlberger, Kaigerodov, and then Cooper, Bell. 3-on-3s, all the forwards are going to be the same. Oh, no, never mind. Whoops. The K threw me off. There we go, get in there. Dahlberger, yeah, that's all good. And then Fabro, Olsner, and Lambos. As that extra attackers, Bissonnette, Kaigerodov, and then there's a quick look at the shootout lineup. It's not great, but we don't have a lot of great offensive talent, so what can you do? And then the goaltenders, Lokhchanov and Lewis. They're both 82s here, so I'm interested to see how they'll split time, how that'll work. Capobianco and Wood as depth. And it's a great way to stay in shape. There we are. So now that Cooper, we see he didn't jump, I'm very, very glad I didn't give him that extension. Let's actually see what he's after. Kreider does want an extension now, but I probably won't give it to him. Cooper. He wants the exact same thing, so I'm going to let him play out for a bit and then see if that changes. Yeah, because I don't feel comfortable getting him that. I know, it looks like he'll get, like, to earn that, but even if he does get to, like, even if he's, like, I don't know, there's, like, a second liner, that still won't be super, super earned. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Still looking for someone to be able to become that first liner, right? We have, obviously, Aho and Bissonnette, but, like, who's going to be next? Bell, Kaigerodov? They're kind of looking like maybe not, you know? Anyway, we got Bell to a great deal. Obviously, have to extend him to a bigger one, but it's not too bad. But, yeah, I'm going to hold off on signing Cooper then for a minute. Lokhchanov does want an extension. What does he want right now? That's not too bad right there. Couple of years. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. That's, I wonder if I can even give him a few more. Really? Huh, that's a weird... Why does it go down to there on the... for 3 years? I'm kind of curious about that. I'll do it. I'm gonna do it for, like, right there. If I can get him for that for 3 years, that's incredible. That's weird why it's due. I'm not too sure if I've ever seen that, but alright. Whatever. Okay, so that's that. Oh yeah. No, it's weird. We actually don't have any leaders on this team. I thought we'd have some, because we drafted a lot of guys with leadership quality. But alright. It's Kreider's still captain. Aho with an A. Saying Bissonnette with an A. Not yet. Who do we give the A to? Probably Fabro. Yeah, I'll just say Fabro. On the older side of things. Poor Lambos. Been with us since day one, but... yeah, I think you give it to Fabro in that situation. Anyway, so that'll be what our things are for now. Not like it matters a huge amount. As I said, no leaders, no presences either, which to me, again, it was kind of weird. But whatever, what can you do? What can you do? All right, so think we're good to go here. Yep, we are all... Wait. I have goalie rotations, don't I? Oh, goalie rotations. I don't think anyone reminded me either. I caught it on my own. bad viewers not reminding me to turn back on goalie rotations. You guys have like one job. Alright, anyway, there we are. So rotation's back on. Well, I kind of do want to see how they rotate and what happens. Obviously we'll want to make the playoffs again. I think we can. Yes, we're missing JT Miller, but our defensive core is vastly improved. Goaltender situation remains to be seen. They're both incredibly young. And scoring-wise, we'll see if they can keep it up. Again, it's kind of a new top six in a lot of ways. I'm not trading Blaine, not trading my grinders. Oh, Hoffman is... Well, we can't even use him. He's a sniper. Have to remove all this crap again, though. And again. Yep. Don't want to be bothered here, game. Come on now. Alright, so once we clear the block, we'll be good to go. And hopefully on our way to having another pretty good year. Lockjaw accepted that extension, as he should have. I'll check in on Cooper every so often. Like, probably as I normally stop. I don't know. If it gets down towards that deadline, maybe I'll stop a bit more frequently or something. But it remains to be seen. Interesting preseason so far. Some hits, some misses. But we did have a winning record, all things considered. We'll see what happens when the regular season starts. First matchup on home ice against the Winnipeg Jets. What can we do here? We won an OT, 3-2. All right, good dub. I'll take it. I'd like to see us get to some more goals here. And, well, it's a bit more goals, but we allowed a few more as well. Okay, we're winning. 3-0 to start the season. We got a back-to-back here. We'll see how both goalies do in this situation. Win. Loss. First loss, it was a 2-1 loss, so it was still a good defensive game. Just couldn't put the puck in the back of the net. But for the most part, scoring well. That one we scored well, but couldn't keep the puck out of that. So we may be inconsistent with the goaltenders. That makes sense, but we got to be able to score to counteract it. That's a few losses in a row, but we answered back with a good win. It does look like we are getting the offense for the most part. So that's good. Now we just need to, tighten up on the defensive end of things. 7-3, though, is not bad throughout the first month. So we just need to continue here. 1 goal losses. That's tough. Okay, no one was actually out. Chicago's a good team. We got to beat those teams, though. We have to be able to compete with those teams. 8-5. We're hanging in there in a wild card spot. Come on, man. Score 4. We got to win those games. Yeah, we're gonna suffer some of those this year, I feel like, with our goaltender situation. It's not quite there yet. Whatever. Got to point out that one. You got to beat a team like Columbus. Jesus, guys. Okay, we're falling further and further down here. Come on, good win right there. Someone got their first shutout. Ugh. We're out of the playoffs. Damn, man. We need to win out this month right here. We need to win out the rest of this month. Come on, get us back into a good. Please, one more. Give us one more. We need to win out the rest of this month. Come on. God damn it. 13-10-1, not the greatest. We're hanging in there. We're in a tough division, I think, like once again, but still, we could be doing better. It's not like incredible as it was last year. We're just not there. We're only 1 point ahead of the Stars. Yeah, it's a lot tighter. It's a lot tighter here. Looks like the first line isn't doing jack squat, which is awesome. It's exactly what we want out of them. We're scoring a decent chunk, but we're not... Yeah, it could be more. Honestly, we could be scoring more, I feel like. We're not keeping the puck out of the net well enough. Really? Our penalty kill's that bad, huh? Okay. That's interesting to me. I'll let it run because I disagree that it should be that bad with what we got. Yeah, Bissonnette's not doing enough. Here's the problem on that first line. We do not have a goal scorer, so maybe it's time for Kaigorodov to get a shot. He's goal scoring on that second line. Bell's also goal scoring if we spread... I mean, Kostin is, but that's not enough for the first line. You need to have a few more on that top line, and that's why we're not getting some of those points, I feel like. Fabro's doing kick-ass, though, but he's a minus. Yeah, it's... Okay, you know what? Lewis, he's getting the majority of the starts, and he's earning them like a boss. Jesus, Lockjaw. He's got as many losses as he does in way less games played. That's pretty rough. Whatever. At least we found the starter. But yeah, I feel like I got to make a change here. Maybe swap around Kaigorodov and Kostin, or Bell and Kostin, one of the two. But Kaigorodov's kicking ass. Dahlberger's doing good too. It's just Bissonnette's a bit slow right now, and it's because yeah, Kostin's also a bit slow. So he's not that far behind. Maybe I should see if it'll catch up. Maybe I should let it play out another month, and then yeah, I don't want to panic quite yet. Overall, we're in a good shape, for the most part. Overall, we're in good shape. But yeah, you definitely need the goal scorer because Bissonnette ain't that guy. Kostin's gonna have to. It's not exactly the guy for the job, man. Looking at all those stats, maybe I do move up Kaigerodov here. A lot of production's coming on that power play. Kostin's not getting a lot on the power play because he's on that second unit. If I move him off here, honestly, Kaigerodov, he really does kind of deserve it after the performance he's having right now. Will we be able to maintain chemistry like this, though, is a question. Yeah, okay. Do I switch them? It would keep Kaigerodov on that one-time side. I don't think Bissonnette will really matter where he's playing if what he's doing. We'll see. Well, let's try this out. Kaigerodov there. Kostin gets moved down. We'll keep Bell in the one time because he is theoretically slightly better as a goal scorer. And Kostin was scoring over there fine on the previous line, so we'll see. We shall see. Sure goes up to an 83, man. Probably going to cap out around there. Don't know if he's a long-term fit here, but that's what we're trying to figure out. Okay, well, let's check on Cooper. See if he maybe wants a bit of a better deal, more team-friendly at this stage of his career. He better. Because he hasn't performed super well, buddy. Still, he still wants that 7 mil if I go long-term. It's very interesting. I'm going to hold off more. Still going to hold off a bit more. Let's go another month. We'll try out these line combinations. Hopefully it helps. We might let in some more goals here and there, but I feel like we could score more too with this lineup. I do feel like we need to be scoring a bit more. I want to get us up to 3.5 with some of the skill we got. Maybe a tall order for us, but I feel like we got that in us. So there's a nice one right there. 4-goal game. Let's string together a few of those and hopefully some wins. All right, before we do that, we got to do some scouting here. All right, probably just have to let this stuff run out. Yeah, it's all being scouted. I mean, I could do a lot of that first round. It might be prudent, actually. Yeah, let's do a lot of that first. Because you never know, we actually could fall out. Well, honestly, maybe I'll go from like, yeah, 10 plus. Because I don't plan on being that early. Plus, Auto Scout should take care of most of that, so. Well, we say that. We'll see. Maybe we'll be able to find some gems like we did last year. I'm not too sure what this year. Did the scout come and say anything yet? They usually, I can't remember exactly when they're supposed to tell you what kind of draft year it's going to be. Can't remember if he actually said anything yet. I might have just skipped it. But like whatever. Which I wouldn't put it past myself to do. All those same notifications popping up time and time again. Yeah, I don't know. I'll scout a bit into that second. It's hard to get a grasp on it, so that's looking like top 6. But here's a low right here, a bit later than last time, so theoretically this draft class should be a bit stronger, but so many moving pieces still. A lot of these things can move around quite a bit still, so. At least rankings-wise. Okay, everyone being... Okay, really? Okay. I'll scout maybe to about 50 and then spot scout. Yeah, that guy could be top 4, so still within gun range by the looks of it. A lot of these guys. My scouts are already on. Interesting. All right, yeah, I'll go up to about 50. Then I'll start target scouting for elites and such. Yeah, right there. Okay, so that's looking like it's looking like it's switching back already. I'll scout a couple more, especially because this guy's 19, but it's not looking great from then on out. Yeah, looking like it'll turn back into the top 9s. But there could be some out of order top 6s and stuff, so. This guy might be a grinder, so he gets scouted. Alright. Let's look for... Okay, goalie, I don't really care. Okay, so really, okay. There we go, there's one. A lot of those guys, those 2 ticks were already being scouted, which is a bit unfortunate, because I don't know what they're scouting. Could be not scouting potential at all. Or just be glitched, because that's always bound to... That sucks, okay. Already an OFD, can't touch him. Doesn't matter if he's low elite or not. Already know his player type, which is always fun. It's crazy, like, seeing, like, what we're, like, how much I could have had if this was a normal franchise mode, man. Like, there's so much we could have had. Like, it's kind of crazy. That's why this is taking a bit longer to get everything in shape and why it's still, like, being weird. It's like, the restrictions are, they're fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really having a good time with this. Trying to make it work without the skill guys, but it will be nice to, run a franchise mode with them again. Because, goddamn, you can have some filthy lines like that. Great chemistries. Crazy production. Alright. So not a ton of potential here. But enough. That's a good one. Good range. Well, potentially. Wouldn't have been good last year for a medium elite possibility. I don't even think there was a medium elite steal last season. Or last draft, I should say. At least I didn't see one. We didn't scout one. Granted, I didn't take a look in that, like, 3rd round-ish, but... Alright, come on now. Gotta be more possibilities. Not really, but I'm gonna scout this guy. Really not a whole lot. This guy, okay, there you go. Elliot Madano. He's in a great location. Hopefully, we get one of those that'll pan out this season. But yeah, man, I don't know. I'll scout a couple of these guys, because top 4s would still be good to grab, even though they're defensemen. Value's value. Where's the time when we're going to need some trade value? It's the time we can start selling off some of those farm pieces. Wow, really? No 1-tick top 6s, huh? Or 2-tick, I should say. Wow. Not a whole lot of anything down here. Okay. Well, that's it. Alright, so hopefully we can string together some more wins. Come on, beat Montreal, please. This is not going to show me. We did beat them. Another 4-goal game, another win. I like it. Another win right there. 3 in a row. Let's string them together. We're going to have a back-to-back. So Laxiana was going to have to play. Probably played that one. We got 4 goals but lost. And then we came back, scored 5 and 1. I think, yeah, look, our production's been a bit better since making that change. So got to go. That's a tough loss. Okay, it won't be out for too long. The 24th of this month. But it's still a tough loss right there. So we just throw Capobianco in there. And does he maintain? Okay, at least he maintains chemistry. That's good. Come on now. We lost that game. We got a point out of it, so not too bad. Winnipeg's not good. Another 4-goal performance with a win. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Ah, tough loss right there. Good defense, but just couldn't get the goals. That's all right. We had a lot of games in a row where we got goals, so there we go. Osner's back. Come on, let me change. Let me click. Capobianco did all right. Got a goal in his 3 games played and was a +1. Can't complain about that performance from Capobianco. But time for Corey Osner to get back in there. Excuse me. And, let's see. Back-to-back again. 4-0 loss. Couldn't score in that one. No help for the goalie. And 4-2 loss. I don't like that, but we answered back with a W. 21-14-2. That's a much better month. We really turned it around. We should have a pretty firm grasp, at least on an all-star spot, if we haven't jumped into 3rd. Yeah. Oh, wow. Also, what did I say? All-star spot? Wildcard spot. And, yeah, we got a firm, well, not too firm. The Stars and Preds are, yeah, it's a tight race right there. That's a really, really tight race. Look at the freaking Atlantic. Holy hell. The Senators are going wild. See, we don't even have one of the stronger divisions now. Yeah, we're kind of on par with some of the other ones. So we've got to step it up. We got to keep going in this direction. It looks like we are. Aho now leading the way in points. So that's nice. I'm not going to check team stats. I do want to check individuals here, though, because we did make some changes. I want to see if productions went in the right direction. Kaigaroda, Bissonette went up. Okay, so both of them kind of went up. Kagorodov was over point per game. Now he's below, but Aho's scoring more. Kind of, I don't know. Belt, Dahlberger, Kostin only got 3 goals in that month and 1 assist. Huh. I mean, Kagorodov's doing a lot better. I feel like him and Aho have found it. Bissonnette's kind of been left out the wind a bit, but whatever. I do feel like we scored. You know what? It's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. Lewis is doing good, though. It's really hard to tell. Oh, that's actually meant to click on. I want to see the team stats, because I want to see if the goals for actually did go up. I feel like it did, but okay, not really. I feel like we were scoring more, but then I guess we had games where we just got shut out and stuff, and I don't know, man. Defense is got a bit better, but it's not like, yeah, I thought we were doing better than that. Huh. I feel like we were for a bit, and then, yeah, it just took a couple games not doing so hot with the goal scoring. Who knows, man? I don't know. Anyway. Let's check out the progress reports here. So Thalberger, that's stat. Okay. Myers, stat minus. Kreider, yeah, he's maintaining himself. Bell, okay, all stat, that kind of sucks. Fabro, yeah, I think for a lot of this is just going to be stat growth. McElhaney, stat minuses, interestingly. Okay, so it looks like it's all stat right now. Besides Cooper, that's got to be natural, right? Okay, good. Cooper is growing naturally, good. Speaking of which, I should check out his... Ooh, and Alzner's still growing naturally, nice. That's unfortunate. Okay. Lewis, that's probably natural growth. So yeah, a lot of elites here. Goalie wise, at least. Good low elite growth for the most part. Skirbeck, we left him off contract again. He'll be fine. He will grow. Maybe not like a tremendous amount, but he will grow, and then he'll jump, and he'll be well beyond ready for NHL when we bring him up. We had a bit of a log jam, and I didn't want to give anyone reduced ice time. I'm still trying to figure out some of those older guys, if they will fit in and such. But yeah. Not too bad right now. Not too bad at all. Harkins could use some. He is in that AHL. He might be a guy that doesn't quite make it. I don't know. We'll have to be picking and choosing from a lot of these. Of course, that Mui guy is going up there. He's a guy we could trade whenever, honestly. Could use him in that AHL a bit if you really want, but I don't know if he's gonna have one of those insane growth years and be like, you know, get a lot more growth. And we could hold on to him and use him AHL for a while and see if he actually does become like a mid-80s guy and then trade him there. More of an investment strategy, but who knows. Anyway, good growth all the way around for the most part. Can't really complain about that. Let's see how we do again with these changes. We started out good in that month, but we did kind of have some bad games. I don't know. Let's see if our defense continues to trend in the right direction. Loksyanov's not looking like a great goaltender. But whatever. We got him signed to a tremendous deal. That's a tough loss. 3 goals, 4, and lost. At least we're scoring. And 3 goals, 4, and a win. Okay. Okay, we beat Colorado. Just 3. Now we're going to score, what, 3 goals, 4, I guess, in all these games? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was better the way it was before. I don't know. It's hard to say. At least we're winning. So I'm not going to go too crazy when we're winning, right? If we're maintaining that playoff position, I'm not going to go too crazy. There you go. Come on. Ugh, shut out by Philly, man. We're not able to hang with those big teams yet. Don't need a goaltender. Just not quite able to hang with those teams. But we're still hanging on to that wild card slot. So anyway, scouting time. All right, so continuing on here. We're coming off a good win. We'll see if we can string together more. There we go. And we're kind of getting a bit of a, well, we were about to get a bit of a gap between us and the 2 guys below us, but we've just been hovering over them. Now we're past the All-Star break and lost again. Yeah, we dropped down. At least we have a 4-point lead on the Stars, but we gotta at least maintain it. Not for long, though. Oh, how do you lose 1-0? Oh my goodness, this could go either way. We could drop out. All it takes is a bad stretch for us to drop out. But can we beat some of these good teams? Lost there. We got a point out of it. It's not the end of the world, but man, there we go. That's a good win at least. Here's another good team. We beat them 2-1. Good gutsy win against the Bruins at least. And I think we just gained a bit of a gap between us with that little point streak there. Will it continue? No, it won't. We lose in a reg to Montreal 2-1. Yeah, can't get all the pieces moving in the same direction right now. Oh, geez. Are we about to drop out? Yeah, we just dropped out of the playoffs with 4 losses in a row. 5 losses in a row, and we are out of the playoff picture. Back in it now, 69 points. It's going to come down to the wire, man. It's coming down to the wire. It's just, I don't know, man. We can't. It's just not quite there. What's going on here? We scoring less? Yeah, we're definitely scoring less. Our defense got better, but now we're not scoring as much. Maybe I'll switch back Kaigorodov onto that second line if that's what it takes. I'll go back to what the fuck we were doing before. Because, yeah, it's been declining our offensive production. So, that's not the direction we want to trend. It's good for our defense. Our defense is indeed trending in the right direction, but now our offense isn't. Yeah, Kaigorodov, he would have been way, way better if he was above point per game. Theoretically, if we kept him there and he kept that pace, he would have been doing better, but yeah, I'll switch him back. He's a 20-goal scorer where he's at, so like that's not bad. I'll put him back on that top line, I guess. And Kaigorodov goes back onto that second, I think. I think that's just got to be what we do here. Yeah, Fabro's not scoring as much either. God, Lewis is kicking ass, but Laksyanov not really holding up his end of the bargain here. Numbers aren't good, not getting the points I want out of him. Not exactly what we're looking for. Well, like Dahlberger, decent numbers. Kostin, okay. Cooper, Kreider. Like, the guys on the third line aren't really doing great either. Yeah. Not exactly what we want. And some minuses here or there. But for the most part, they're doing okay. Plus minuses are at least decent. As the defense has been getting better. But we do need to keep that scoring up. So I'm going to switch Kaigorodov back onto that second line where he was before. We'll switch him and Bell. But wait. Why is that a minus now? What? That makes no sense. It was not a minus before. What the fuck, dude? This game is so weird with that. I've noticed that sometimes. Like, the chemistries will switch. See? Now it's back. What the hell is wrong? Oh my god, EA. Like, are you serious? This game is so demoralizing, this game. It's like all these little things. All these little terrible things about the game. They're just all over the place and they never get fixed throughout the course of the year. And they honestly just get worse. Oh man, it's painful. I cannot wait till MLB comes out, man. Cannot wait. Alright, anyway. So yeah, we're going to switch back to that, what we had before. I could even move Kreider up, but there's really no point in doing that. It's not like he's been kicking ass down there or anything like that, or earning that ice time. We're just going to switch back to this. See what happens. I was thinking like maybe Aho and Bissonnette would tear it up together, but the thing is like neither of them are like prolific goal scorers. So yeah, you need that goal scorer, and Kostin can do it, but he's not the best for the job, and it just seemed like Kaigorodov and Bell were doing much better on the second line together, so we're going back to that. Yeah, I guess we'll go back to that. Alright, is what it is. Bolt hasn't grown, a little bit sucky. He's playing in his role, he's getting the time he so desires. So now it's the question, what the hell do we do at the deadline? I don't know if we're a buying... I don't necessarily think we're a buying team. And it's... if we were guaranteed to make the playoffs, I'd buy. But at this point, I don't want to trade an asset for a player as a rental and then still miss the playoffs. Because we're in a tough spot, man. Alright, Cooper is growing. Lewis is growing more. Yeah, he's definitely the definite starter now. Oh, yeah. But yeah, most of that's going to be stat and stuff. Jalmerson, Pavlikovsky, Fedorik. Getting some good growth from those low top fours and low top sixes, aren't we? Alright. Well, looking pretty good. We're missing some from this Climber guy and Harkins. This guy we just drafted, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 26 first round. Yeah, oh yeah, it was the guy who's near NHL ready. And what, he's, okay. Oh, he was in Sarnia. I don't think I signed him, did I, for an exemption? That's probably my bad. Oh well, no point in doing it by this point, I guess. Alright. He should grow. I mean, he was very high overall. Maybe he won't grow here, but he should jump at least. He should get up to like 80 overall. He'll still be on good pace. Yeah, not missing a whole lot of growth. Some things from here and there. But I like it for the most part. I can't really complain. Yeah. Speaking of, I don't think I checked the last time. That was my bad, but Cooper, do you want a more reasonable deal? Dude, what is this guy's problem? Why does he... He's not even having a good year. It's crazy. That's so weird. I have no clue what the hell's going on with Cooper, man. Maybe that's his going rate, that 6.5. Maybe I should have taken it. I don't know, man. I didn't... It didn't look great at the time, and again, why? It's so weird that that's his asking price right now. Very weird. I'll have to keep a closer eye on it on the tail end of the season. Definitely going to try to keep a closer eye on it. Yeah, we'll sign Skirbeck next year. He'll be ready for at least third line, maybe even second. Look at this. He's built really well for an offensive role, so good on that. But maybe it will take a year of development on that second line. Who knows? We shall see, but for the most part, we still got a lot of younger guys coming in, but we're still trying to figure out what the core is, but at least we have good players who can make up that core. Now it's just about finding the right ones who will produce and who we can get to good contracts. And yeah, it's a journey here, but I don't know, man. So we'll check out what's going on here. There's a lot of good stuff in that top 5, but we're probably not going to be up there. I'm kind of excited. This guy could be an elite. I'm hoping he is. It's a little early for it, but I'm really, really hoping that we can get lucky. Other than that, though, okay, maybe one we could use here. Maybe another one we can use here. You being... Okay, let's try to get your play style so we know. So this guy's looking good. So a couple of those. Of course, we had a low elite gem here. Don't know about him. Can't scout that guy anymore. We can scout him more. Just won't make a difference. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, everything else is kind of where you expect it to be. A couple defensemen here, but we have plenty of those top 4 guys. I'll pin them anyway because it's value. But yeah, you haven't really found a ton, you know? But the good thing is we don't need to draft super heavily anymore, but it's nice to at least know what we're looking for, especially with the restrictions that we're playing off of. But here's the thing. We can jump into third place, right? We're only 1 point out of that third place, but the thing is we're also 1 point out of the playoff races, or 2 points. 2 points to pass the Wild. It's such a tight race here on the 3 to 6. We have to be able to find a way to get some distance. I'm hoping this line change will do that. But the thing is, I don't want to trade for someone. I don't feel like we have enough value to really do that. At least enough expendable. I mean, we do have it from some of these goaltenders. That is true. And maybe you can say Costin's a guy you can say bye to, with some of the younger talent going to be coming in. But like, let's say we make the move. We would probably have to sit Roy Myers. Which is not the end of the world. He's more of a fighter, but he is a good part of that. Because I would, like, shift everyone down if I didn't trade Costin. If I didn't trade a roster player, shift them all down. Sugarl moves down. Costin goes to the third. Would that even be a good loan? It's a 0 in there. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a lot. You know what? We'll see for parity here. We'll see what's available. But again, like what can we even get? I'll do forwards if I can. Yeah, forward, player role. That doesn't really matter, but what really matters is 1 year left on the contract. There you go, 1 year left. Alright, well, let's see. There's going to be a bunch that pop up, but we'll just sort by the top overalls here. And guys who obviously don't have extensions. So Kucherov, Svechnikov, all those guys too good. Tarasenko, but we can't use them, right? Like a lot of these guys. There's JT Miller. Mark Stone. Mark Stone. That's sort of tempting. May not necessarily fit into our top line scheme. It's doable though. It's gettable. Vesalainen, I think, you know, he's a sniper now. That's right. Marchessault's a playmaker. There's Heischer. Another center though, like nah. Donato. Also a possibility. It does fit into our top 6. Could be an okay rental, but are they willing to give him up? I don't know. I wish it showed the blocks from there. He is on the block. They are looking to give up Donato. So a guy like that would be okay to get. I wonder if it was Vegas was trying to give up Stone. So like there's some options. It'll cost us some value, but we do have a lot of excess, especially in the way of goaltenders. They do not want to give up Stone. So that's unfortunate. Kind of scroll through here, see who's on the top of these blocks here, see if I recognize any names. Landeskog. I don't think he had one. Ooh. No, he has an extra year, so don't know about that one. Yeah, not really. Brad Marchand, but I don't think he was actually even good by this point. Oh, yeah, he's way down. Yeah, he's terrible. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we were going to go for someone, it'd probably have to be Donato. Also Raquel and Saad, but I think that, yeah, multiple years left. Saad has 1 year left. Oh, my goodness. Not extend. Look at that price tag. I mean, it doesn't matter. We're not up against the cap or anything like that, but holy hell, that price tag. I mean, Saad's an option. Donato's an option. Both kind of hybrid production. Nashville's got some good stuff. I'm not gonna lie. That's some pretty interesting stuff. Saad and Donato are very, very intriguing. I'm not gonna lie. Do they make our team good enough? Like, you know, that's the I didn't actually check if Saad had good chemistries. Donato, that's the thing about Donato. He does fit into our top 6, which is very, very intriguing. How about Saad? Second line. I'd rather get a guy who could play first line. Donato is looking like that dude. Ryan Donato. Could be something. Could be something there in Ryan Donato. I'm not too sure, but it's a possibility. Definite possibility. We have all the cap space in the world, so it won't matter. They don't have to retain nothing. Nothing like that. So it could actually be a thing we look for. I wasn't initially going to do it, but there, I mean, that's some good stuff. And you know what? I'll show you what the value we have that we can't afford to give up. It's a lot of goalies. A lot of goaltenders. I mean, look at this. All those elites. Even this high starter, even this other low, high elite, theoretically we can get rid of, right? We got Lois. This guy's actually growing slower, so you could package together a goalie or two, or a goalie and a piece. See, whatever they want, you know. We may actually have some other excess prospects we can give up that or have some value, but we simply aren't really going to need 62 at 20 like a guy like this. Umberger, yeah, he's a top 9, but he's not really on pace. There's some value. Maybe some value here from Domingue. Like, we have plenty of, you know, why do you need Domingue when you have that Fedoruk, right? There's, oh yeah, we could even, oh yeah, this guy's a sniper, so we could have to move him. We also had that Mui guy. Like, there's a lot of stuff we could just throw in here. And we won't really have to trade much besides one of those elite goaltenders, I feel like. And speaking of which, is that even a block option for... Oh, I just have to be on the team. What am I doing? Do they even want goaltenders? Yeah, they do. They want prospect goaltenders. So, yeah. We can trade them one of those and some of those other prospects. Are any of them on the block? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They want all the young guys. So, you know what? This is going to be very, very possible. Very, very possible to get this, I feel like, if we want to do it. And at this point, kind of why not? I mean... We want to make the playoffs. I wasn't initially going to go for a rental, but that one is extremely obtainable. It really is, and it fits in chemistry-wise. So I really do feel like we'd be at least taking a solid step forward. So you guys let me know what you think about that idea. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.